welcome you to the IS-4S Salute to Veterans Bowl, the state capital of the great state of Alabama. We got a good one tonight, and a rivalry at that. Out of Conference USA, Jacksonville State taking on their rival Troy. Garrison rip but a kick for the Gamecocks. Sit back, relax. Play some ball on a Tuesday night. That's DJ Epps at the 3-yard line, 15-20 Epps. So good starting field position for Troy. That was a return of 27. Andre Johnson, middle of the screen, trips up top. 6'7" in every bit of it. Ask and you shall receive. I love that they're running a 6'8" receiver over the middle of the field, and he runs slants. Quick throw on first down, makes a man miss. Dylan Gentry, big play for the Cox, gain of 18.
The redshirt freshman, now he's their scat back with the expectation of going for it on fourth.
Plenty of time for Creel, can run if he wants it, he's gonna take the shot, touchdown! Brock Recksteiner, 22 yards.
Recksteiner gets lost along the left sideline. It takes a little for Caden Creel to find him. He vacates the pocket and locates him, and that's just a bust in the defense.
2nd and 10. Crowder, design run, on the ankle, looked good there. That'll be a first down for Troy. Caleb Nix brings him down after 13. They want to run the ball, but they also want to give Kilcrease time as Ethan Connor gets out of the backfield for a gain of 11 that goes way back to the 1920s. Flea flicker, Creel, ball is out. Touchdown, Troy.
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense for a touchdown.
How about that? Luis Medina tried a little trickery and it backfired.
Well, TJ Thompson does not fall for the trickery, so he's looking in on that back. He's responsible for him. Immediately sees the back.
He did not start the season as the starter for Jack State as he pitches it to Lando. And a hard run for Christian Lando, who's going to get the bulk of the carries tonight with Cam Cook out and a gain of 17. Led Troy to some heights when he was here. First down. Creel play fake, rolls out to his right, has his receiver Pearson Baldwin. 11 a.m. You know they're going to be rehearsed, ready to go. But I said this during our Selection Day show. Here's 2nd and 7. Kilcrease over the middle. What a grab. That is Ra Thomas, former Georgia receiver. Carson's played in those environments before, back in his SEC days.
When Ra Thomas, you increase your marketability on the open market.
And both readily admit that this game being a rivalry and what it is probably increased it. How about that? That is Walker Austin, the former walk-on. He shot right through the grab and buried Kilcrease.
Look at him come through the B gap between the guard and the tackle, unblocked. Troy busts the protection, and again, we've talked about it tonight. A lot of new faces and a lot of new positions along the offensive line for Troy. They got to get buttoned up.
And Osteen just laid it down. Now 3rd and long, Kilcrease completion. Higgins, and he got the first down. How about that on 3rd and 18 to make it 7-7? They've completely swung the momentum. Another good throw out of the pocket for Kilcrease. That's DJ Epps.
Move the pocket a little bit. Don't make him a sitting duck. Let's get the ball out on the perimeter. If it's not there in the passing game, he can tuck it and work his way out of the pocket right into him.
The 11th sack of the season for Smith. Screen set up. Space for Lando. And so the no timeouts there got Troy because that's going to do it for the first half.
Great pressure by Troy to end the second half right there and get Jack State on their heels offensively. Nowhere to go with the football. Force a 3rd and 25.
1st and 10, Jack State. Creel first pass, second half. It's the big fella, DeAndre Johnson, 6'8". It's DJ Epps, Peyton Higgins deep to receive the kick. That's going to be Epps at the 2. Past the 15-20. Epps has a crease. Epps headed to midfield. What a return by DJ Epps. One of our impact players coming in, and you see why.
One of the things that you love about Epps is there's really no dancing. Once he sees the crease, he kicks it into second gear, then he has to outrun the kicker, get down the sideline. And really, Matt, this is the only explosive play.
Can Jack State hold him again? Kill crease, sacked. Quay Hood and Shane Peyton Hodges.
Kilcrease just holding on to the football too long as Quay Hood, the true freshman, as you mentioned, number 16, as the walls start closing in.
Mateer that offensive score just enough when they needed to. 3rd and 7. Creel over the middle, caught. When you're 6'8", that's going to help you.
That's what I said earlier, and this is a great job avoiding the pressure off of the edge by Caden Creel, but when you're 6'8".
3 red zone trips, no touchdowns, 2 field goals. Ra-Ra Thomas over the middle. Palmer in the backfield. Gilcrease. Intercepted! Ian Mitchell, the true freshman from Pleasant Grove, Alabama.
And this time he's just dropping to a spot. And Tucker Kilcrease does not see him. He thinks he's got the deep out route, and Mitchell just sinks underneath it. Does a really nice job of baiting the quarterback into that throw. Gets up high points of football.
Big 3rd and 3 to start the 4th. Creel, get a block.
Oh.
I mean, they are just throwing pads as Creel stays on his feet. Andrew Paul, the running back, with the key block.
Watch Caden Creel lay his shoulder into Justin Powell, the safety number 6 in the secondary. Wow.
Savage gets the handoff, tries to make a man miss. There goes Savage. And a conversion on the ground for Jack State. Now they're in business. Gain of 12. Cam Cook, FBS's leading rusher, watches on.
Just a nice job right here by Savage, dipping inside and then seeing some daylight outside.
DeAndre Johnson, top of the screen. Savage, brought down by Poe. Andrew Paul in the backfield. Direct snap to Paul, cuts outside, touchdown Gamecocks. Lugs, they've waited since the first quarter to get back on that touchdown scoreboard. And it was Andrew Paul, a direct snap, and now Jack State has the lead.
It takes patience.
That's a good start to this drive by Dennis Palmer. Thaxton Gallagher.
It's momentum or field position or possession of the ball.
Palmer's been the guy on this drive, and they found something with Dennis Palmer. Came into the season with just 2 carries, and already he's moved the chains twice. And with Crowder out again tonight after leaving with an injured ankle, it's been Kilcrease's game since. Over the middle, nice catch. Ra-Ra Thomas has been the #1 guy for the Trojans tonight, and they're gonna get a 3rd first down on this drive.
We've seen Ra-Ra Thomas make a play where he had to pull it down with his hands while contested, while another arm was in there trying to strip the ball away.
Creel rolling out to his right. Backside pressure coming. Creel. That was Stringer and Catledge.
Well, #1, you snap the ball with 10 seconds left on the play clock. And now, if you're Caden Creel, you cannot go out of bounds.
And the IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. Kilcrease, first down, going deep. Intercepted. Tyron Taylor. Luke, what ball skills here to make this interception?
Yeah, this is really well done. And then to have the awareness, the sideline awareness, to get your feet in bounds. You saw his head come right down to check the white to make sure he had enough room to secure that catch.
And Tucker Kilcrease's second mistake here in the second half. Pressure coming. Creel over the middle, caught. DeAndre Johnson. How about the 6'8" big fella? In the 64th meeting. First down. Kilcrease keeps it. Plenty of space. And he takes a shot. Remember, no timeouts for Troy. No, they're one play away. Troy has won the last 7 meetings between the two schools. Kilcrease caught. First down Troy. The drive continues to Peyton Higgins.
So if you are Jacksonville State, you want to play outside leverage and don't allow the ball to get to the outside, right there.
So they went over the middle of the field. That was R.J. Rayner, intended for Ra Thomas, and now it's going to come down to this with 4 seconds left. Kilcrease, one final shot to the end zone. Tipped. Incomplete. As close as it gets, but it's the Gamecocks who get the best of the Trojans and win 17-13 here in Montgomery.
You want this, you got that. No way.